Simmers, it's Mocha Sims here, and this is my tutorial on the In Stitches quest. So this quest unlocks at level 25. If you're on that level but you still can't get this, main quests come in order, so you have to finish all previous quests. You can check your queue, which is that green button under the quest that you're doing. So this quest unlocks the quilting hobby. It has a time limit of 4 days, and if you complete it within that time limit, you'll get the teddy bear, which is for toddlers. The next quest allows your Sims to die, so if you don't want your Sims to die, don't complete this quest. As soon as you start the next quest, your Sims will start aging. Are your Sims up to the task of quilt making? Call a friend. Life is feeling just a little tougher than usual today in Simtown. Call a friend to vent. So let's send my Sim home. And let's tap on the phone right here, and that will take 5 minutes. Bring a Sim to the park. How strange, the line got crossed and an old Sim answered the phone. She seems so happy with life that it's hard not to feel a bit jealous of her. There's gotta be a reason why. She did mention she likes the park. Why not try there? Get a Sim to the park and see what's happening. So I think Edward is at the park, so let's tap on him. Gaze serenely on a park bench. Here we are at the park then. There sure seems to be a lot of relaxing things to explore here, but your Sim's head is abuzz with noise. One of these park benches seems like a good place to sit and think about what to investigate first. Gaze serenely on a park bench. So let's call over Chef Bernardo, and then let's try this bench right here, and that will take 9 hours. Ask a Sim about the serene gaze. Wow, did you see the Sim sitting there on the bench? They sure looked peaceful, as if all the worries of their world were just melting away. Question another Sim about the serene gaze on their face. So let's call over my Sim right here, and let's have him ask about gaze for 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Cook pizza. Interesting. It seems the park has an incredible calming effect on a Sim. Perhaps there are more things to explore here, but first it's time to give a hungry Sim some food. Have a Sim cook some delicious pizza at home. So I had a Sim cook pizza before I got the task, and I didn't go to the lot until I got the task. And now you can see that when I click on the pizza right here, the task is completed. Give some pizza to another Sim. It's strange, but making that pizza felt strangely soothing. The patchwork look of the tasty ingredients and the warm cheesy flavor really can soothe a Sim's jangled nerves from time to time. Your Sim made too much pizza though. Take a slice and give it to another Sim. So I think you tap on the pizza. Oh, never mind. No. I think a Sim has to tap on another Sim, so let's have him give pizza for 1 hour. Feed ducks. It was super nice of that Sim to give over the pie and all, but sadly they gave it to a Sim with an apple allergy. Take the slice to the park and give it to the ducks. They'll probably get really hyper over all the sugar as an added bonus too. So I already had a Sim started feeding the ducks. To feed the ducks, that takes 15 minutes. and you just have a sim selected and tap on the ducks. Paint a picture. Seeing that sim sitting there in the warm air feeding those ducks looked really comforting. The image is locked into your sim's mind, but only for the moment. Get your sim to paint a picture of it before they forget all about it. Note, to paint a picture, you'll need an easel. You can buy one in the Promotions Are store. So, I already had a sim painting before I got the task. And I didn't visit the lot until I got the task. Freak out over amazing picture. Wow, did you see that incredible colorful painting? It's enough to put a sim into one of the best moods of the simmy little lives. Get a sim to freak out over the amazing picture. So let's tap on the picture and freak out for 1 minute. Draw out a chess game. Look at that sim freaking out like that. They looked far too excited to be looking at a bunch of colors slapped on a canvas page. A long drawn out peaceful game of chess is what a level-headed sim really needs. Head over to a chessboard and play a long drawn out game of chess. If your senior sims are taking a while to get around, try inspiring them to get those feet moving. So let's go to the park. Actually, let's first put this in the inventory, and then let's go to the park by tapping on Chef Bernardo, and then let's have him go to the chess tables right here. That'll take 1 day and 20 minutes. High five a sim. That was an amazing game of chess. The patterns on the chessboard really jumped out too, kind of like patchwork you might say. High five a sim to celebrate how awesome that chess game was. To high five another sim, have 2 adults become friends and then tap on one of them while the other is selected and choose high five. So let's see if Chef Bernardo has any friends. He actually doesn't, so I'm going to try to find 2 sims in my town that are friends. So high five for 1 second. Call the old sim back on a phone. One can't help but notice there have been a lot of happy sims around the place lately. The warm expression of the relaxing sim in the park, the comforting taste of the pizza, and the colorful look of the painting, and the patchwork pattern of a chess game. Warm, comforting, colorful, and patterned. There's something in that, and I bet the old sim would know that. Know what? Get a sim to call the old sim back. So, let's go to Chef Bernardo. And let's send him home. So that will take 5 minutes. Get overexcited at another sim. That old sim is one smart cookie. They said a patchwork quilt is just what your sims are looking for. Have 2 sims get overexcited at one another upon hearing this revelation. So let's have him get overexcited for 1 minute. Search for quilting online. A quilt may be the distilled elements of happiness itself in a colorful jamboree of comfort and creativity. But how on earth does a sim make one? Search for quilting on the internet. Quick smart. So let's have him use a computer. and that will take 5 minutes and 34 seconds. Drive to the quilt fair. According to the infinite wisdom of the interwebs, there seems to be some kind of quilt making fair happening right now. The only bad news is that it's miles out of town, but there's still time. Have a sim drive to the quilt making fair. So, do we use like a phone? I think we use the actual car, so the only sims in my town that have a car on their lot is the Schumacher family, so let's go over to them. And then let's call Chef Bernardo over, and then that will take 1 day and 20 minutes. And which one is this car? I think it's the red one. I think maybe it's this car. Yeah, it is. Make a fancy coffee. That quilt fair was very informative. Exhausted though your sim may be, they're too excited about this to sleep now. Have a fancy coffee to keep those sims' eyeballs wide open. So let's actually go to the to Chef Bernardo, and let's use this coffee machine, and that will take 5 minutes. Grow potatoes. According to the quilt fair, any quilt maker worth their salt needs strong hands. To really callous a sim's mitts, they need to dig around in the soil. Grow some potatoes. So growing potatoes, you have to tap on a garden patch and then scroll down until you find potatoes for 2 hours. So I already have a sim that has planted the potatoes, so I don't have to wait 2 hours. Heat hands in warm water. Another tidbit from the quilt fair is it turns out heating your hands in warm running water to make them more adept at sewing fantastic quilts is a thing. Worst case scenario, your sim will have sparkling clean hands, so let's find out if it's true. So let's have her use a sink. Right here, and that will take 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Play Quilting Mama game. The hands are ready, but your sim needs training. Since they're not old enough to do real quilting yet, they'll have to practice in the virtual world by playing the latest quilt-related motion-controlled video game, Quilting Mama. Play Quilting Mama on the TV. So let's go to Chef Bernardo. And let's find his TV. And that will take 14 hours and 30 minutes. Get the quilting kit. All set. The Sims are excited and colorful patchworks are set to flood everybody's lives with joy. Get the quilting kit so the senior Sims can start making life into a quilted reality for everyone. You can find the quilting kit at the Promotions R store. So let's go to the town map. And then you'll find the Promotions R Us down here. Let's tap on it and go to the hobbies section. And let's try to find the quilting kit. It's right here. So I think you can add as many as you can. I don't think there's any limitations. So let's buy one. Congratulations, you've earned the quilting hobby. Now your Sims can quilt to their heart's content. Congratulations, for finishing the quest in record time, you've unlocked an exclusive patchwork teddy. Find it in the home store. So you have to go to the inventory, and then to the hobby and career section, and then you'll find the quilting kit, and let's put it down, and let's have a senior. Let's actually call over a senior, and let's have him use the quilting kit. That actually takes 4 hours, and let's see what he does on it. So he takes the quilt, and you can find the patchwork teddy in the toddler section, and it costs 2,800 simoleons. So that is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video, comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in my next video.